And welcome back to the morning show. It's normal for mothers and their significant other to experience more stress, mood swings, and anxiety after having a baby. But if these symptoms last longer than a few weeks to months, you could be experiencing more intense symptoms of postpartum depression. And social worker Brandie Jones joins us live this morning to explain more details about that. Good morning, Brandie. How are we doing today?
Good morning. I'm good and happy to be on with you. How are you?
I'm doing great so far. First off, and just to start off here, can you explain to us what postpartum depression really is?
Yeah, so postpartum depression can occur after giving birth to a baby, and it's a normal thing. It can last a few days, from weeks to months, and some symptoms that you can experience from postpartum, just feeling a little bit emotional after having a baby. Your body is changing. It's a huge adjustment into your life. So you might feel just a little bit more emotional, crying more than usual, feeling maybe a little bit irritable, potentially withdrawing from loved ones or isolating yourself. Feeling maybe a little bit numb and having a hard time just connecting and feeling normal again. And maybe just having some doubts within yourself that you're a good mom or the ability to care for your baby.
And what recommendations would you have to a new parent to essentially overcome this?
Absolutely. So it's very important to just build your support system during this time. I know that the pandemic has made building a support system a little bit more challenging than normal. And a way to continue really doing this is just having intentional communication with your partner or significant other, really how you can best support one another during this time. And also to utilize your family and friends for emotional supports and taking breaks. If you're having a really tough day, sometimes a quick phone call or a FaceTime can help you feel a little bit better, whether that's having emotional support, receiving some advice. And lastly, search for community resources here in the community. Whether that's a postpartum depression support group, a new mom group. These things will be offered virtually during the pandemic, but hopefully when things get back to normal, they'll be in person again.
Absolutely. What kind of self-care can we actually practice if a new mom or a new dad might be feeling some of those symptoms?
Yes, so self-care is very important, and it's also important to make time for yourself for this, whether that is 10 minutes a day, 30 minutes a day, whatever you can fit in. And also utilize your support system to also make time for your self-care. This can look like reading a book, listening to a podcast that you really enjoy, or music, some upbeat music throughout your day. Taking some time to journal and reflect on just how you're feeling, your new experiences. The weather is starting to get so nice again. Maybe doing a walk outside with the baby or just for yourself. And also in your downtime, take a shower to feel better, enjoy a quick power nap. Any of your hobbies or interests that make you happy, try to start including those on a regular basis.
And just a few of those steps right there can, make a tremendous difference. Can you
Mhm.
explain, what reaction that you've received from some of those new parents after just doing some of those simple steps?
Yeah, so some reactions will be just feelings of a little bit of relief. When you have a new baby, it's an amazing thing, but it kind of seems like you're taking away just from yourself. You're not taking care of yourself anymore because you have a new little human to take care of. But when you make sure to do that throughout the day, you'll feel more energized, you'll feel good, and overall stress will just decline a little bit.
If people have questions about this, where can they reach out to?
Absolutely. So you can always talk to your doctor at your follow-up appointments, but you can feel free to reach out to a therapist as well if some of these symptoms are just feeling a little bit more intense, or maybe your support system and self-care is helping, but not to the full extent that you would like it to. Here at the Rock Counseling Group, we have an amazing team that would be more than happy to work with you on getting through this new transition in your life, decreasing stress, and improving your overall mood. I've worked with postpartum for 2 years. I'm very passionate about it, and we are definitely here for you if you would like the extra support.
All right, Brandie, thank you so much for your time. We appreciate you this Thursday.
Thank you so much. Have a good day.
Thank you. Have a great weekend. More news and weather is coming up next. We'll be right back.